Hey people, I'm Mike Brown from LendEDU, and in this video, we're talking about student loans for past due tuition. Yes, it is possible to miss tuition payments. And yes, this can have some serious consequences. And yes, you can use student loans for past due tuition. Here's how. Step 1. Talk to your school's financial aid office. Before you do anything drastic, like take out a private student loan to cover past due tuition, always first talk to your school's financial aid office so that you both can better understand what is owed for tuition and what some possible repayment options are. Many schools offer emergency student aid programs which are designed to help college students dealing with financial hardship or other emergencies. So if you can go this route, aid will usually come in the form of either completion scholarships or emergency loans. With emergency loans, interest rates, loan terms, repayment options, and fees will vary from program to program and school to school. So again, just talk to your school's financial aid office for more information on any emergency loan programs that they may participate in. By explaining your situation and any extenuating circumstances, you and your school may be able to work something out that allows you to cover past due tuition. And at the very least, they can give you some good advice on how to proceed next. Step 2. Claim federal student loans. If you filled out the free application for federal student aid or FAFSA prior to enrolling in school, head to studentaid.gov and check your award letter again. See if there are any federal student loans you were offered but didn't use. These may be able to help you cover past due tuition and whatever else you may still owe. And if you do wind up having any unused federal student loans, congrats, but first try to use direct subsidized loans if available, because with these, the government will cover interest costs while you're still in school and for 6 months after leaving school or graduating. So they usually wind up being cheaper than direct unsubsidized loans, which you will have to cover interest costs for while in school. That being said, turn to these next if you can't use direct subsidized loans for past due tuition. And if you're a grad student, your final option to consider would be Federal Plus loans if you've already considered direct unsubsidized loans for past due tuition. Step 3. Apply for a private student loan. If it's not possible for you to get federal student loans or emergency aid, private student loans might be able to help you cover past due tuition. With private student loans, eligibility is based on creditworthiness, not financial need. So you'll need a decent credit score to get approved and receive good terms. But as a college student, having any credit at all, it's tough. So you might want to consider applying for a private student loan with a creditworthy cosigner who can not only increase your chances of getting approved, but also increase your chances of getting favorable repayment terms. And if you're in the market for a private student loan, the most important thing you can do is to compare all of the private student loan lenders that are out there. Compare interest rates, repayment terms, fees, benefits, whatever else. Just compare your options so that you can have the confidence to know what a good deal looks like on a private student loan. Now, if none of those options work for you, a few other options you might want to consider include asking for a professional judgment review of your federal aid package. This allows your school's federal aid administrator to review and make changes to your federal aid status, which could potentially increase your aid package. Looking for emergency scholarships or grants. Various private organizations offer emergency student aid, including Scholarship America. Tapping into savings. If you have a savings or retirement account, you might consider tapping one of these to settle your balance. Considering a personal loan. Compared to student loans, these usually come with way higher fees and way higher interest rates. So only consider as a last resort and compare your options carefully. If you find yourself owing past due tuition, you need to act quickly because the consequences can range from being ineligible to register for new classes to possibly having your wages garnished. We don't want that to happen. But you also need to act smartly and with diligence. Consult with your school's financial aid office to explain your situation and learn about your options. And if you can't use emergency student loans or federal student loans. Be sure to compare all of your private student loan options before making any final decisions. You will figure this out. I believe in you. Thank you for watching, people. And please, please drop a comment if you have any questions about covering past due tuition. I'll get back to you. And if you want to learn more about any of this, check out the links I left in the description. And finally, subscribe to the LendEDU YouTube channel. All you gotta do is hit that little button right there. Just click subscribe. Thank you. I'm Mike Brown from LendEDU. Peace.